welcome to the 60th edition of the Rali Vinho da Madeira, one of the most beautiful tarmac rallies in Europe.
These are special stages on the mountains. We have very beautiful sceneries and very twisty and narrow stages and then very fast stages.
It's a fantastic rally. It's for me the best tarmac rally in Portugal and probably one of the best in the Europe. So I'm really a fan of this rally.
It's a big challenge for the drivers, for the cars. The weather conditions are always changing, so it's really difficult to find the best setup, the best tire.
For me, one of the most beautiful rallies are in tarmac. So it will be a big fight tomorrow.
A really fantastic atmosphere and with a lot of history, so I'm really looking for the start of the rally.
It's the 60th edition of the Rali Vinho da Madeira. Since 1959, this beautiful island welcomes the best of rally tarmac or rally drivers. And that is also the case in 2019. As tradition wants it, we start off with a show stage on Avenida do Mar.
You know, you are the oldest event sport in Portugal, and all the people in Madeira and regional government sport, as you see, the rally. Everybody is like a festival, and the public of Madeira agree with us, and you every years you must do our best to have a good rally with Madeira.
Lots of spectators for this opening stage. Lots of spectacle as well. This is Gian Domenico Basso, Italian rally driver and 4 times winner here in Madeira. Pedro Pachao in his Skoda sets the 4th time in this opening stage. Just behind Armindo Araujo in one of the new Hyundai i20 R5 cars. Lots of applause as well for Riccardo Teodosio in his Skoda R5. Second in the opening stage, and the fastest time in stage number 1 goes to another 4-time winner here in Madeira, Bruno Magalhães in his Hyundai i20. But this is only a show beginning of a rally. 19 stages in total over 2 full days. And we go off into the mountains for the first day with 10 stages. Plenty of spectators for this man, among others Alexander Camacho, the winner of the last 2 editions. Takes a good start and takes the lead after 3 stages.
We were behind from yesterday, so today we wanted to start hard and go to the front, and that's what happened, and I'm very happy with that.
This is Pedro Mireles in his VW Polo R5. Not such a good start for Mireles. He's only in 11th after the opening stages. Gian Domenico Basso, one of the outsiders for a possible record 5th win here in Madeira.
Ma abbastanza bene.
Yeah, not too bad for the beginning. And times are not too bad. We're trying to find a good setup for the car to make it even go quicker, which isn't easy because this is a hard rally. So we're pretty happy with what happens now. One of the Citroën C3s at the start in the hands of Jose Maria Lopez.
I think we are not on the correct way that was set up, so just keep calm, try to correct and keep pushing.
Just behind Lopez is another C3 in the hands of Jose Pedro Fontes.
Alessandro goes too fast, so we will try to push and to fight for the national championship with Bruno. And okay, we'll try to improve in the second pass.
Skoda over Miguel Barbosa is in 10th, and Bruno Magalhaes is in 3rd.
It was a very good beginning for us. First time with our Hyundai here in Madeira. Of course, in the first passage you need to try some setup. Now we are going to try to improve because the car is not perfect. But I'm very happy. The car is working very well. The difference, the gap for the first ones are not so big, so we are going to try.
Start for Magalhaes. João Barros is in 12th. Very high level of competition here. Difficult even for experienced drivers like Armindo Araujo, who's in 9th. Ricardo Teodosio dropping down to 8th. A couple of Peugeots at the start as well, like this one from Belgium, Joachim Wagemans.
Joachim, na 2 proeven vandaag.
Joachim, after a couple of stages, how are your feelings? Yeah, well, it isn't easy, is it? We suffer from a lot of understeer. In the first stage, I really couldn't attack because the car always slid wide. And in stage 2 of today, I tried to adapt my driving style, but the times are not that good. But still, we're here, and we'll try to find a solution and try to improve.
Wel vooruit gaan, ja.
Standings after 3 of the 19 stages, Camacho leading from Basso, Magalhaes, Núñez and Lopez. Another loop of the Rally de Madeira in the mountains. The weather can change quickly though in those Madeira mountains. As you can see here, a lot of fog suddenly. And the leading cars in the GT category, 3 Porsches, suffer a lot. Paulo Mendes, Gil Freitas and leader Felipe Freitas have to get through the fog to try and set good times. Not always easy. Wagemans suffers a bit as well and drops to 15th after 5 stages. Teodosio loses a bit of time as well. He's now in 10th. And this is Joao Silva with a Citroën DS3 R5, an older model. Still, he's inside the top 10, 9th to be exact. And in front of Silva is Miguel Barbosa. With Armindo Araujo now in 7th in his Hyundai. Jose Pedro Fontes is one of the drivers fighting for points for the Portuguese Championship, and he's in 6th overall. Miguel Núñez is in 5th with one of the Hyundais. This is Bruno Magalhaes, who dropped to 4th, suffered a bit in the fog.
esquerda a fundo, longa, 20.
Bruno, a lot of fog on the stage. You had trouble with it?
Yes, a lot of trouble. Sometimes in the straight lines, it was impossible to see the road. You don't know if you are going in the correct direction or not. Almost stop on the stage. It was crazy, really, really foggy. Part of that was a good second loop. You are 7 seconds behind the first, so the gap is not so big. You are going to continue, try to improve.
Basso is now in third.
La prima prova, la ripetizione non è andata bene.
It's a repeat of the first stages. It wasn't easy. But I'm struggling with the car really. And in the second one there was a lot of fog as well. It was hard to see the road, and it was very hard to try and attack and set some competitive times. Camacho has dropped to second in the fog, losing a lot of time. But this was the quickest man, Jose Maria Pepe Lopez. But it wasn't always easy for Lopez and co-driver Rosada.
Ya izquierda más y muy bien. Izquierda 4. Izquierda 4 más, derecha 3K. ¿Qué quieres que te diga? Izquierda 4K. Se abre 5K, bueno, menos con derecha 3K. Venga, vale. Derecha 3K, 25.
A bit excited there, Lopez, but still he's in the lead.
We took the foggy on during the stage, so I think we had a good pace notes and a good pace with the car also, because we made some adjust on the service, on the last service, so by the moment, okay.
Here are the standings after 5 stages. Lopez is now leading from Camacho, then Basso, Magalhães and Núñez. Back to sunny Madeira for the 60th edition of the Rali Vinho da Madeira. A lot of fighting going on in the GT category as well. The Porsche of Mendes, Gil Freitas and Felipe Freitas are all in the top 20 overall. Lovely livery for this Felipe Freitas Porsche, who's in 14th and leading the GT category. Pedro Pachau inside the top 10 with his Skoda. Just behind Miguel Barbosa in another Fabia R5. Armindo Araujo is doing his utmost best to try and get inside the top 5, but for the moment he's only in 8th. João Silva is doing a good job with his DS3.
With the Citroën DS3 and all the other competitors with newer cars, it's difficult. In the morning with the fog, it was really difficult. I lost a lot of time, and now in the afternoon I tried to recover some, and I recovered two places, and I'm satisfied with that.
Another Citroën here, but here the more modern C3 car, the R5 version of it, in the hands of Jose Pedro Fontes. He's in 6th. Then a couple of Hyundais. Miguel Núñez is in 5th with his i20. And Mimo Basso is in 4th.
Non siamo contenti della nostra prestazione.
We are not really happy with our performances. We're not that quick. We're trying to find a change in setup. The car is not bad, but we can't find any grip with the tires to the asphalt. And if you haven't got any grip, it's very difficult to drive well and to try and attack. So we'll have to look what we can change and try to find a solution so we can solve this problem.
Dove possiamo lavorare.
Bruno Magalhães now in 3rd, still the first of the drivers in the Portuguese Championship.
Para a direita 4 mais a fundo, faixa, logo esquerdinha, mais 30. Esquerda 4 mais.
Magalhães 27 seconds behind the leader.
I will try to fight for the 3rd place tomorrow with Basso, and for sure the most important thing for me is the Portuguese Championship. We are leading, and it's very important for us.
Jose Maria Lopez lost the lead in the 3rd loop of the first day. Still, he's within contention. He's only 8 seconds behind the leader.
Con pronto derecha 5K para. Ojo, pronto izquierda 4K, buena, ya derecha 5K.
Good performance for Madeira rookie Lopez.
Fight for the lead is really very hard, huh?
Yeah, well, of course, and more on this island because I think the stages are really tricky in some sections. So, by the moment, proud with our activity here today and just looking for tomorrow.
And this is that leader, Alexander Camacho. 2-time winner the last 2 editions, now back in the lead.
On this last 3 stages, we had to push ourselves to the limit to get this 8 seconds gap. That is good for tomorrow, and let's see how it goes.
And here are the standings after the first full day of rallying. Camacho leading from Lopez, then Magalhães a bit further behind from Basso and Núñez. Second and last day of rallying on this gorgeous flower island of Madeira. 8 more stages, but the day starts off badly for Gian Domenico Basso. The man who has won this rally 4 times and was in 4th goes off the road, and Joachim Wagemans tries to avoid that car, but hits the curb as well, and it's retirement for both of them.
We came over the crest. We saw a triangle, and yeah, then I was a bit scared that I hit Basso's car because I didn't see before because yeah, you can't see, and yeah, that was pretty much it. We hit the wall on the backside and it was over.
And while Wagemans continues, Basso ponders on what could have been.
Now
we tried to change the setup this morning because we were looking for more grip in the tires. But then here we slid wide and we hit the curbstone, so the wheel was damaged and the brake disc was damaged as well, and we were unable to continue. Unfortunately, this is the end of our rally. Yeah, too bad.
Per noi la gara purtroppo termina qui.
Lots of spectators along the Madeira rally roads on day 2 as well. This is the first of the 2-wheel drive cars. Bruno Fernandes in the little Citroën. He's inside the top 20 overall. There's a Peugeot 208 left in the hands of Pedro Mendes Gomes, just outside the top 10, and this Ford Fiesta is the one of Daniel Alonso and Candida Carrera Estevez. Armindo Araujo gaining a spot up to 7th, and here Joao Silva fighting hard to try and get into the top 5 overall, but this half spin costs him a lot of time. He can't get the car into reverse gear. Eventually he'll make it, but that's a lot of valuable time lost there. Silva still in 6th after 15 stages. Lots of cheers for Jesus Pedro Fontes. Fontes, who's in 5th overall, just behind Miguel Núñez. With Bruno Magalhães still in 3rd and leading driver of the Portuguese Championship, and that's what matters to him. Pepe Lopez still in 2nd, but has lost a bit of time.
Happy with the result?
I think so. Yeah, I think being the second on Madeira for the first time is not too bad. So I can say we are proud. Yeah.
Pepe Lopez is now 27 seconds behind, for Camacho has launched an attack.
This first loop we were doing our best to have a bigger gap, and now on the second loop we will try to maintain the rhythm, of course without taking any risks, because it's so hot and the tarmac is very hot and it's difficult for the tires.
So a good push from Camacho gives him 27 seconds lead from Lopez. Magalhães in third, Nunez and Fonch in fourth and fifth. One final look at the beautiful coastline of the island of Madeira, and then we go off back into the mountains for a final loop of 4 stages. Jose Pedro Fontes finishes in fifth after 19 grueling mountain stages in a beautiful setting, with Miguel Nunez in fourth and Magalhães in third.
Esquerda 3 longa e abre ao poste. 30.
Was not able to fight for the win this time, Magalhães, but the points for the Portuguese Championship were a lot more important to him. So he finishes in third overall. And a good performance for Jose Maria Pepe Lopez as well on his Madeira debut. He finishes in second.
Con derecha 6 buena, con izquierda más. Cocota de izquierda 3K. Con derecha 5K, aguantar más. Se abre.
Lopez finishes 40 seconds behind the 2019 winner of the Rally de Madeira. And that's the same man that won in 2018 and 2017, Alexander Camacho. 3 wins in a row, and he's now only 1 win away from the record. A record that is shared by Basso, Magalhães, Americo Nunez and Andrea Aghini. So Camacho wins it from Lopez, Magalhães, Nunez and Fontes. And then we go down the mountain for the podium ceremony. Lots of spectators there as well.
Third place on Rali Vinho da Madeira. Are you happy with the result?
Yes, of course, because we are third overall, but at the same time the first for the Portuguese Championship, so we have a win. I'm very happy. The season was difficult for us in the beginning, but now with this result I hope to get the confidence and fight for the Portuguese title.
And a good result for Pepe Lopez as well.
Pepe Lopez, first time in Madeira and on the podium. You're happy?
Yeah, I'm really happy. Me and my co-driver, I think we thought the team did a good job. As you say, this is our first time on this stage, so I think it's quite a good position for us.
And a great third win for Alexander Camacho.
Congratulations, very nice win for Rali Vinho da Madeira.
Thank you very much. It was really wonderful to do a third win in a row on Vinho Madeira, and also to win the championship of Madeira on this rally.
So podium celebrations for Alexander Camacho and co-driver Pedro Collado at the end of this beautiful 60th edition of the Rally Vinho da Madeira. See you in 2020.